Yo, what's up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. It's that time of the week where the leagues are shifting, and today we have some of the top Go Battle League players bringing you their Great League Jungle Cup teams. Rise, what is the Great League Jungle Cup? I've got it listed over here. The Great League Jungle Cup is a format that allows grass, electric, poison, ground, flying bug, and dark type Pokemon. So in this restricted meta, what the heck should I run? Well, that's where we're going to look at some of these big-time GBL players who have been very high on the leaderboard this season already and what they're going to bring to the table. Jungle Cup badge, team graphic. Bang, bang. Here we go. Oh, the badge, you know, it's kind of, we'll make it smaller. We'll put it in the corner here. Here we go. We start off with Ice Chris. Fun fact about Ice Chris, Chilean battler. And there was a week, I believe it was back in the second season when I was able to win the Knoxville Regional. We actually ran a very similar team without like consulting each other. We ran like nearly identical teams. I could be mistaken, but I think it was like a week apart or something, or a few weeks apart. And I didn't even realize how similar his team was. But I think I got credit for like the Shadow Swamp or Shadow A9 core. But I think he ran a similar team. I'd have to recheck his team. Maybe I'm misremembering if it's not as similar as I thought. 'Cause I think maybe I checked back and it wasn't as similar. But anyway, side tangent. He's running Shadow Caesar, Furret, and Altaria. And honestly, this looks like it could be an open Great League team. Right? I mean, these are three Pokemon that are strong in the open Great League. So you got to assume, like, if you have a team that could pass for an open Great League team in a theme cup, it's probably going to be pretty strong. It says flexible team. Furt can set up Altaria upon a lost lead. We know how oppressive Caesar is. You've also got two Trailblaze users that are capable of ramping up their attack. So cool team from Ice Chris, ranked 2 on the GBL leaderboard. We have Blissfully. Blissfully, I believe, is only like 16 years old, and the youngster is already dominating the Go Battle League leaderboards. He's running Talonflame, a Clodsire safe switch, and closer is going to be Piloswine. Now, Piloswine, remember, got Icicle Spear a few seasons ago, which helps with its pacing very nicely. Before, it had Avalanche, which is like 665 to the pacing. Icicle Spear is going to be 5 every single time, so it gets there pretty fast. And we know Talonflame is kind of a staple in the Great League for many seasons now. Clodsire as well. Very strong, very bulky Pokemon. Shadow Talonflame also works, it says. Talonflame and Clodsire set up Piloswine to close out the end game. Clodsire you don't typically think of as a safe switch, but I guess in this meta, maybe there's not too many hard punishes for it. But I do see one hard punish for it on the next team, and that is from JacoLoco. He's running Diggersby, Pangoro, and a Crustle. Crustle, a very fun Pokemon, got access to Rock Wrecker recently, which makes it so much stronger to have such a hard-hitting, threatening attack like Rock Wrecker. And with the energy generation of Fury Cutter, it doesn't take that long to get there either. It says play zeros versus Gastrodon and Lantern to get either shield or switch advantage. Rock Slide on Pangoro is recommended, but close combat also works. So that's interesting. It says Rock Slide on the Pangoro. Normally, right, Pangoro is going to be running Night Slash close combat, but in this meta, it seems like Rock Slide might be the play, probably due to Talonflame, Altaria that we're seeing, and maybe things like Crustle as well. You can, I mean, close combat, honestly, would probably do like just as much as a Rock Slide to Crustle since close combat hits so hard. But that double super effective Rock Slide against Talonflame and flyers like Altaria versus close combat, it's a 2-stage difference. For Altaria, it's a 3-stage difference for Talonflame if we're comparing it to the close combat. So that is really interesting there. A cool team from JacoLoco. He normally has creative teams. And SjonaNL, I've seen that name before. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Rank 10 GBL leaderboard from this season. Very impressive. Running another Piloswine lead, Powder Snow, Icicle Spear, Stone Edge, Safe Switch, Diggersby, and Altaria as the closer. The fire type attacks of Diggersby and Altaria cover the steel type weakness of Piloswine. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. For certain steel types in the meta, you have some nice coverage. And that's a really cool thing about Altaria, right? You still get walled by something like a Bastiodon in the Open Great League. But I was saying with Flamethrower, Altaria becomes like a pretty decent safe swap. Fairies, of course, are still bad, but the Flamethrower access makes it so things like a Corviknight, or I guess you don't really see like Registeel anymore, but even like ice types or steel types, you have that Flamethrower to really threaten it. So there you go. There are 4 teams, and we've got 3 more. We are going to breeze through. This will be a shorter, quick video for you. Next trainer. Man, I am not sure how to pronounce this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just going to go. I'm going to say Buum Lancic. Like, I could be so far off, it's not even funny. My apologies, my man, if I'm mispronouncing your name super poorly. But congrats on rank 12 in the GBL leaderboard. That is super impressive. That's higher than I've hit this season. I think I hit 15 recently. Shadow Dragonite, Diggersby, and Corviknight. Very cool team. Shadow Dragonite's a Pokemon I still have yet to run. I've been meaning to run it because I haven't tried it out yet this season. But with access to Thunder Punch now, definitely gives it more play and more versatility. So a fun Pokemon and very oppressive, along with 2 bulkier Pokemon in the back. Diggersby may be the best safe switch in this meta. All 3 Pokemon have potential to sweep, so you can choose where to invest your shields. Next team comes from Ivy Pips, friend of mine, teammate of mine, ranked 16 on the GBL leaderboard already, running Shadow Charizard with Ember, a Dunsparce, and Licky Licky, so double rollout in the back. It says play for energy and shields on Charizard, leverage neutral bulk in the back. I could see like a Diggersby being kind of awkward for this team in the back, because Diggersby does just like, resisting that rollout damage and then not being too threatened by the charge attacks of the back Pokemon. I could see Diggersby just getting like too big of an advantage with this type of team. But, Charizard is such a monster. Maybe it could like handle the Diggersby, get some energy and try to sweep from there. I don't know. But an interesting team from Pips, and we're seeing quite a few flyers, right? So if we're seeing like a team with double flyer and you've got double rollout, I mean, they might just be toast. So interesting team from Pips here. And we finished things off already with a team from Boom 20. He's running Moltres, Shadow Drapion, which at one point in time was like maybe the most common Pokemon in the Great League. You're not seeing it too much these days, maybe with the increase of Mud Slappers and things like Scizor. And speaking of Scizor, he's lurking in the back. Use Shadow Drapion to set up shield advantage, or farm down for Galarian Moltres or Shadow Scizor. Both work as a great sweeper. So, yeah, I mean, considering the Pokemon we've seen in these 2 graphics, it didn't seem like there was a hard punish, really, to Drapion. That's what kind of stands out to me here. I mean, what was the hard punish to Drapion? I mean, not really much, right? I guess Scizor is kind of like the hardest punish, and even Scizor has kind of got to respect the crunch damage. So, yeah, Drapion might be back in this meta. Maybe you love that. Maybe you hate that. Maybe, how do you guys feel about Drapion? Let me know in the comments down below. But as per usual, if you guys want the full downloadable graphic, check out Inadequence on Twitter. Ishikawa Boy over in Japan has also been making content on TikTok, showcasing these teams and analyzing them. So all that said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. All your comments are appreciated, and I very much hope to see you in the next one. Peace.